We didn't hire a pastor. You've hired the political bouncer to clean up the place.
Some people question how he reflects Christian values.
I would share some of those concerns. That's why he was my last choice in the primaries.
You don't want to write off access to a president who can impact religious liberty, who can impact the sanctity of life.
I don't know that they get just how embattled people of faith felt during the Obama years. You had the definition of marriage changed by a 5-4 vote from an unelected Supreme Court, not by votes in state after state. You had stories where, someone owns a small pizza shop in the middle of nowhere, and someone walks in and says, "Would you cater a gay wedding if you were asked?" And someone says, "Well, no, I don't think so. It's against our beliefs." And they become a national pariah.
To be clear, the anger and resentment that the people feel at the royal mess that we've created are justified. But anger and resentment are not a governing philosophy.
A number of issues that prompted 81% of evangelicals to support Donald Trump.
How much of a role did abortion play?
Significant. And I mean, arguably in the top 2, right next to religious liberty.
People felt like they were under assault. And so Donald Trump has made a deal with evangelicals.
He's a secularist, he's not a believer, but who else is going to get this done?
Instead of having a government looking at you as a problem,
suddenly your identity is being recognized and put back.
We were not made great as a country by indulging in or even exalting our worst impulses, turning against ourselves, glorifying in the things that divide us. Such behavior does not project strength, because our strength comes from our values. When such behavior emanates from the top of our government, it is something else. It is dangerous to a democracy. It instead projects a corruption of the spirit and weakness. It is often said that children are watching. Well, they are.
Our founding fathers said the second you start to pull morality and religion out of the way we lead ourselves, we will not stand as a republic.
The president makes lots of mistakes, but the results of many of his policies are good.
Right.
And his opponents won't give him any quarter in anything, and the president responds with enemy of the people, which is not helpful.
30 top evangelical writing essays warning of why the Trump culture, not necessarily Donald Trump as an individual human being, but the culture that Donald Trump represents and fosters is so dangerous, particularly to Christians.
We must stop pretending that the degradation of our politics and the conduct of some in our executive branch are normal. They are not normal.
People who voted for Trump the first time, who are still considering doing it again, but can look at him and say, I know that he is not the person that's supposed to carry America forward. I know that he doesn't represent my values. And I know I believe something different.
Republicans have been able to get by with the "that's just Trump" argument.
We must respect each other again in an atmosphere of shared facts and shared values, because politics can make us silent when we should speak, and silence can equal complicity.